look at an easy way to do setting up these spreadsheets. We have the 80,000 in here. I've already put a formula in there of $B, $12, and C3. So hit escape out of that. We go up to $12. This is 12, and if we go down a little further, we can see that it's 12B, and then this is C3. So it's 20% of January sales. So that should be pretty easy to figure out why we came up with the 80,000. Now I've put the dollar signs in the B and 12 cell in front of them, so it won't move. What will move is C3. So C3 will change as you drag. So you just take it, put your cursor. There's a hand that'll move things. There's the white cross, and then in the corner here, the lower right corner turns to a black cross, and we just click, push down, and drag, and we drag. Now it changed the formulas here to different formulas to D3 for the next cell over, and for over here we've got E3. So these cells now are B12 times C3 times D3 and times E3, and so that gives us our total for the overall for those individual cells. And then for the quarter, this is easy. We hit equals sum parentheses and just window this in, end parentheses, enter, and we get 260,000. Now we have this, and we want to change it just slightly. So instead of going in and typing all the numbers in, we could just drag it down and see what we get. Oh, we got 0. So what does this say? This says B12 times C4. So it went down 1, and this stayed the same. Well, that's not what we want, right? So in credit sales, we're going to use different numbers. So this doesn't really work moving down, so we have to come up with a new equation. So we're going to get rid of that. And so before we do that, let's look up and see what our equation actually should be. We have credit sales, which is B13. So this is B13 is credit sales, and credit sales are from the previous month. So it would be B13 times B3, because it'd be December would be the previous month. So it's B13, which will stay constant, and B3 that will change. So let's go back to our cell here and set equals $B $13 times B3 equals, and 224 is the correct answer. And now we've got it set up, so all we have to do is drag it across again, and we've got the right number there. Now these cells were already set up to give you a number, a sum of these two cells. So we can these were already set up, so these are already correct. But if you needed to set them up, you just simply go to the cell and you would equals sum parentheses window in these two cells, end parentheses, enter, and you get the answer here. Now to go across, we have one answer here already of sum is B36 to D36. To use the little crossing tool again, we'll just drag that down, and we'll see that we have here the sum of the next row. So the little black X tool at the end that drags the formulas around is very helpful. And then this is the sum going vertically, E36 and E37. So the tool is very helpful. You don't have to use it that way. You can just type in the formulas all the time if you want. Either way, it takes a little bit of thought to plan ahead, but you can use the tool in that way and just put the first one in and so on. But you have to be thinking ahead of which cell is going to stay the same and which one's going to move as you drag. So that's what you should be thinking about when you're putting spreadsheets together on and trying to organize them quickly, and it makes it just a little bit easier to get the numbers in, the formulas in, rather than typing them all in. Okay, I hope this has helped. Let me know if you need more help. Thanks so much.